Hello guys, welcome to another one of my Battle Breakers videos where I'm gonna be talking about Spiritcaller Melphina, the new AoE Reser kinda crazy hero that we have in the hero shop for 5,000 magic tickets. She is beyond amazing, one of the few must-buy heroes in the game. That's how I feel about her. As always, a huge thanks to everyone out there using my supporter creator code Loga Hansen or clicking my supporter creator link to support my work. I love your support. Remember that a portion of sales goes to me when you use my supporter creator code or link. So anyway, I bought two of these, maxed out one as much as I could after a work weekend, and this is a pretty exciting hero. Now, her ability is to shield your heroes, everything, and your allies, heal them over time, and put in place auto resurrection. So if you use the ability and something dies within the next 6 turns, they're gonna be instantly revived, which is massively powerful. It is something you can use, like if you're going in, you're expecting to wipe, you can use this ability, and when you do wipe, you actually don't. Her stats are pretty kinda okay. I mean, she's not an offensive hero. She has a great mana 200% affinity, and she is of course the most amazing when she is your commander, because when she is a commander, she will resurrect, revive, call it whatever you want, every hero or ally that has been slain before using her other ability to shield them, put in auto resurrection, and heal them over the course of the next few turns, and you can stack her ability to extend the duration of it. So she is very fun to play with, some really crazy options with allies that you can go into, but also she offers a degree of tactical gameplay that we don't really have with Lifebringer Celicia, in that you can pre-res things and you can shield them at the same time. So it is pretty cool. So I'm going in now with her as a commander, just into a trial map to demonstrate a little bit of how her ability works. She is also a great autoplay hero, but it depends on where you position her in the lineup. So I'm just gonna be getting out a few creeps here, so we have a little something to work with, and a little bit of room for Sugar Fur to put in his Kagebuchi no Jutsus. There we have a few allies. So now that I have a lot of stuff on the board, I can use Spiritcaller Melphina to set this auto res in action. So when something dies now, it will be revived, meaning that when I use Sugar Fur, he will demolish his own allies to deal more damage, attack more times, and they will instantly be resurrected, revived. So the hero works on autopilot, and it is best played as an auto hero if you have her as a commander, because the pre-resing kind of feature, the auto resurrect, is not something I think the AI takes into consideration when using the hero abilities at all. So if you use Spiritcaller Melphina as one of your autoplay heroes, you kind of need to have it as a commander so that it will resurrect, revive all fallen allies and heroes when the ability is used. But the shield feature alone is actually pretty decent. So we now have shielding, healing, auto resurrection, and area complete resurrection in one hero. It is, in my opinion, completely crazy must-buy hero, and you can do without Lifebringer Celicia when you have her, so you don't need to wait out until you get Lifebringer Celicia in the Skybreaker. But anyway guys, I'm heading into this stuff here as always. Well, not always, but I'm going into Forgotten Lands 2211 just to fool around with Melphina to see how is she when I know, I mean, it's the toughest map in the game-ish kinda, but it's a nice place to pit up different strategies to see what can we do with different heroes, with different loadouts, to just try to have fun. And it's a great longer map with different bosses and elements that just allow for some fun gameplay. So Skadi's just kind of demolishing everything here, putting up some Lady Sun damage on the board as well. I went in with Sarah, Mira, Guan Yu, Skadi, Lady Sun, and with Melphina, we now have this shimmering heal and mana bar going on, which indicates that we have shielding, we have also revival, and we have healing going on. So everything is blinking. This is disco time, and that's amazing. Disco time is amazing. So if anything dies now, it is gonna instantly revive with half health. We also have like boosted up defense from Sarah, from Mira, blocking, reflecting. Everything is pretty peachy, and I have Guan Yu as my main tank that should, I hope, in like throughout this gameplay take some kind of a beating, though that he will be instantly revived. And I'm pretty curious about checking out how that is going to affect just blazing through this level here. Alright, Blade Dancer Claire, she can Thanos snap my heroes. So this is somewhere where this might come like really handy. Yeah, let's just go Lady Sun, pump her up a little bit more. And alright, so we got snapped. Skadi died and she came back immediately. She kind of lost her channeling power, which is a shame, but we got the hero back so that we have more to work with, so that we are less likely to wipe. Wow, snap again on Mira, back again, and this is pretty crazy. Again, Skadi snapped away, so I already lost like 3 deaths already. We're down 1 hero because Melphina is on cooldown, but as soon, I mean, I haven't actually revived. This is just the auto resurrection feature. This is pretty interesting. So we can stack this ability actually. Guan Yu's down as well. Back and okay, ping pong like crazy. So 5 deaths in this room, and we can bring them back. And the cool thing is that they are revived before the shielding and auto resurrection is added, meaning that they're brought back to life and then they're getting a second chance. So if they die now, during the next 6 turns, they will still auto revive. It's not like first we're putting the auto revive and the heal and the shield, then we're reviving the new heroes. No, the revival is done before we're adding the buffs, which means that they come back, they're resurrected, and then they're given an auto resurrection option. And that alone is pretty big because you get a bit of a 2-for-1 in addition to getting the shielding up and running. Now my Melphina doesn't have crazy high amounts of attack points, so the shield is a bit more like questionable, but it is there, and like damage reduction is always amazing. So alright, we can this is going pretty amazing. This is pretty cool. The important thing about Melphina as well is that she has 200% mana affinity, so she has a high amount of mana. She is like, she's useless if she doesn't have any mana. The fact that she will shield things when she dies is a useless ability. It doesn't count for anything. I mean, perhaps in a pinch in the future, if they add something crazy, it may be something worth considering, but from my perspective, it is complete waste, junk, kinda trash. Everything else about her, in my opinion, is just amazing. Let's bring in Frank. Let's bring in Frank for some mana. for some mana. Just boosting up a little bit more with Lady Sun. So obviously here, Skadi and Lady Sun are dealing the damage. I mean, that's just how it is. Guan Yu is supposed to be the tank. Noble Ward Mira and Sarah are boosting up defenses. And then we have our Spiritcaller to just bring everything back to life over and over. And so far things have been running pretty decently. I mean, this is probably one of the most casual times I have played through this. I haven't really focused that much on remembering to stack up on the different defensive abilities, because I know that when things die, they're just gonna come back again, and that is pretty cool. The heal over time, I don't really feel that is as important as the shielding option. Shielding is nice. Healing over time, given like how relatively low amount of healing it is compared to the defense and health value of a lot of heroes, I don't think it is that important. But we do have things that like do stuff when they are healed, and we could have some potential interesting synergies going on there. But so far it hasn't been anything that I have felt was worth looking into. But again, I'm like 100 heroes behind in terms of looking into all of the stuff I want to do in the game. Yeah, back in ya face. This is a pretty cool group to be playing with in here. I'm pretty excited about this here because I have area damage, I have random but hardcore pinpoint damage, reflection, boosting up, area revival. And this is a very, I mean, I was a little bit afraid when I just tossed this group together that I would be lacking firepower. Guan Yu down, Guan Yu back up again. And now we're going into the Gabriel room. So we're gonna be facing up Gabriel, and everything is shielded. I have 4 turns left, I believe. Let's just go Lady Sun so she can fire a bit more when she goes in there. 3 or 4 turns that we already have the auto revival in place. And I should have enough mana to we're loaded. I have so much mana. I'm golden. Oh, this is great. So can she be used in endgame rooms? Absolutely. I've been getting the question already, is this a better hero than Lifebringer Celicia? Is it a worse hero? How does she compare to Lifebringer Celicia? If you use her at a commander, she is better because she does the same and more. She the auto resurrection is crazy, but we need to have the ability in place that when we use the ability, things need to come back to life. That is at least how I want her to work. I want my mass resurrection revival hero to actually revive things when I use the ability. She does both. Unless she isn't the commander. If she isn't the commander, we will only have like the pre-resing effect, meaning that you can use the ability before things die, and if they die, they will be resurrected. If you use her as a commander, if you have the commander spot to use her, I feel she is better than Lifebringer, even though she has some beneficial ground, some defense boost, that kind of stuff is pretty cool as well. But if I had to say which hero is better, if you have the commander spot available, I would say Spiritcaller Melphina is the better. If you don't, I probably wouldn't use Spiritcaller Melphina unless you really know what you're doing. You're playing some kind of tactical crazy pants stuff, because it's not as casual if you don't just have the snap, everything's back to life feature going. So the other thing that is worth keeping in mind is that this is a nature element hero, and Lifebringer Celicia is water. So we're getting an opposing element, meaning that if you're going into a fire element mission, you may want to be bringing Lifebringer Celicia because she will take less damage. If you're going into a water element map, you may want to be bringing in Spiritcaller Melphina because she will be taking less damage. So that is always like something you can keep in mind. Let's see what I haven't played a lot around with Baby Cthulhu here, so I figured out, nothing. Well, that was a massive disappointment. Spiritcaller Melphina, not in any way a massive disappointment. Your support, the complete opposite. I am so amazed about the amount of you guys out there, players, viewers, that want to be joining my channel, subscribing, liking, commenting, asking questions, putting in feedback. I absolutely love your support. A great deal of you guys have also been using my supporter creator code Loke Hansen when getting into Battle Breakers, also when buying and trying new games. I'm so amazed about the amount of support you guys are showing me. Thank you so much for that. I am deeply honored about your support. Remember that a portion of sales goes to me when you use my supporter creator code or link. But Gabriel is just about down now. Spiritcaller Melphina definitely, I feel, showed her power in this little demonstration. Have I overlooked anything in regards to the hero? Put it down there in the comments if there are things that I should highlight in the future. For now, guys, thank you very much for watching.